Hey guys, welcome to another session from onlinemoneybee.com. In this session, we'll go ahead and take a quick look at top 3 programs that we recommend to get started with making money online right from your laptop with $0 investment. All you need is a working mic, a webcam if possible, and a laptop with a valid internet connection. That's all you need to get started with making money online. Now, you're not going to make tons of money from these particular programs, but you will be able to earn a minimum of $10 for a time of 10 to 15 minutes, and you can ramp up the number of activities that you do so that you could increase the amount that you can receive from these programs. Now, we'll go ahead and show you what are the details of these programs and how you will be getting your work and what are the things that you need to do as part of the work and how much you earn from these individual companies and what is the best way to earn more amount from these programs. Now, if you're wondering about the activities that I just mentioned a few seconds back, let me tell you that the activity that we are referring here is about providing feedback to the website owners, app owners about their upcoming web page features or even the prototypes that are about to be released into the real world. Now, these companies act as middlemen between the website owners or the mobile app companies or any other web hosting companies or whatever it is, and allow them to get connected to the real world users who can submit the feedback about their upcoming features or pages of their websites or of their mobile apps or whatever it is. Now, as a tester, what you will be doing is you get signed up to these websites that I am referring to here. You can find the links in the description below. And once you get signed up, you will be receiving the tasks or tests, that's what we call from here onwards, and you will be able to take those tests and provide the feedback to the company through the companies that we are referring here, so that you will be able to get the money back for the time that you are spending on providing the feedback. Now, in order to do these things, you need the mic because you are going to speak up as part of these tests, and you would need some softwares which are also provided by these middleman companies to be installed on your computers so that your session is actually recorded and uploaded into these particular websites for the test review. Now, we'll go ahead and discuss all these things one by one. The first website that I am referring here is called user testing. Now, if you have never heard of this website, it is called usertesting.com. You can type this URL in your browser or you can click the link below in the description and you will be taken to the exact same page what you are seeing here. Now, if you're seeing this page after the revamp, that's okay. So you will be able to get to this particular page, and remember that you need to get signed up using the link get paid to test, not as a sign up. Now, sign up is the one where you will be getting signed up to give the websites for getting tested, but that's not what we are looking here, right? You want to make money for spending your time to give the feedback. So you click here. Once you click here, you will be taken to this page where you can actually start giving email and proceed with the steps of getting signed up. Now, let me tell you this. These particular websites, once they get your email ID, what they'll do is they'll send you instructions on how to get started with a simple test. Now, this simple test will determine your eligibility and as a qualifier to get into this particular websites. Now, no need to worry if you fail on the first attempt, but what I'm saying is go ahead and give it a try. If you fail for the first time, that's okay. You will understand how to do it next time, and they allow you to reapply within certain period of time depending on the program eligibilities at that particular time. Now, you do also need to remember that they have some restrictions on the demographics, and you should be able to take care of all those things as part of the sign up process. Now, once you sign up, you will be sent an email about this sample test, and in order to take that sample test you need to have a software installed, and all these instructions are actually given to you, and if you just follow those instructions you will be good to start the test. And once you submit the test, they'll take a day or two, and once you're done with the day or two, they will send you a feedback, and based on the feedback, if you are qualified, they will start sending you tests. Now let me go ahead and sign in into my dashboard to show you how exactly this page looks like once you get signed up and approved for this particular program. So I am signing here. So this is how the dashboard looks like for usertesting.com. So once you get signed up, you will be seeing all the tests that are eligible for you to take up here. Now you are seeing some icons here, right? So these icons represent what are the types of devices that you can take these tests in. So when you are signing up, they'll ask you what are all the different devices you own. Like you own a laptop or a desktop or a Windows PC or a MacBook, or if you own a tablet and you own a smartphone. If it is a smartphone, is it an iOS or Android, or what is the operating system? Based on all that information that you are giving, they will send you the tests that are relevant to you. Sometimes you will get tests that are not relevant to you, and you can actually opt out of those things as part of the screening process. Now, as you are seeing here, it you are seeing so many tests here. This doesn't mean that you are eligible to take all these tests right away. What will happen is, for each of these tests, what you need to do is you need to go and take a screener first. Now once you take the screener, you will be again checked on eligibility based on this company's restrictions or whatever it is. Now I'll not go deeper because there is some non-disclosure agreement. We cannot show as part of this video what are all the different companies that are providing these tests here. So I'll not go ahead and deep into these things. But what will happen is, once you take the screener, you will be re-verified for their eligibility based on that individual companies. And once you are eligible, you will be allowed to take the tests. Now, typically what happens is each of these tests pay you $10 for approximately 20 minutes of your time. So the most common tests that you receive are for $10 for a 20 minutes of time. Sometimes you will receive some tests which might take more than 30 minutes, and they agree to pay you more than $10. And there are also some other tests which are called moderated studies or moderated tests. And if you are eligible for this particular moderated studies, you will be paid $45 to $60 for your time, and you might have those sessions between 45 minutes to 60 minutes also. And very less often you will see some more tests which pay much higher, and you will also sometimes see a test that can pay you $3 for 5 minutes of your time. It's just basic feedback. Like you need to answer like 3 to 5 questions on the web page that they are asking you to. And again, everything is related to the website in context, nothing anything personal about your life or your career or whatever it is. They ask you some relevant questions, and they also send these tests based on your demographic locations. Now, the one thing that I like on this particular program is that you have a dashboard where you can actually go ahead and take a look at the tests that are available if you missed any. And you can also see what are all the completed tests that you have already taken in the past. Now, one thing that you need to understand is, as and when you are taking these tests, you need to keep in mind that you are always striving for good rating. Now, in this case, you can see that we have got a 4-star rating. So, for some of the tests, they do rate the feedback that you gave back to the website user testing. And as long as you have ratings higher than 4, you will keep getting tests as the way how you are seeing here. Again, depending on the demographic locations, that's a different thing. But if you maintain your rating as high, you will be getting more tests. And as I shown you in the completed tests, you can actually see what are the different tests that paid us and how much did they pay us. I'll show you my PayPal once we are done with these 3 programs, and you can definitely take a look at the payments and confirm that these are genuine ones. And this is how you are actually going to get the tests on your registered email ID. As you can see here, there are a ton of tests. It's just matter of being available for these guys to do the tests. As again I said, not every test that you're gonna get is actually eligible for you to earn money. But if you are having more tests, you might be eligible for more items also. And you also have something on this level, the banners, which will help you to get participated into a few more stories or a few more conditions. Like if you take this survey, they will ask you a few more programs about your personal levels like income level and your education level, or if you're interested in certain areas and all these things. And the website companies might actually pick you up for a special moderated studies, and again, as I said, they'll pay you more amount as part of their moderated sessions. Now, you need to make sure that you have to go through the blog or help center and understand these programs in specific. I'm not going in detailed, but you do understand that you can get paid anywhere from $3 to $60 for your time between 5 minutes to 1 hour. And as you spend more time on these websites, you will be eligible to take more tests. As you spend more time and give more feedback and be at a higher ratings, you will be eligible to take more and more tests. Now, one test in this and the other test in other two programs that we are talking about, you can easily make anywhere between $30 approximately, so that you can be able to start making money online that you can use for investing into other bigger programs also. Now, this is about this particular program, usertesting.com. Now, let me also show you my second program that I'm referring here. And we also have payment proofs from those people, and we can show you how it looks like on their UI, if there is any UI and all other stuff. So the second program that we are talking here is Validately. Now, if you have never heard of this, again, it's called validately.com. As you can see here, validately.com. But be cautious, do not go to validately.com and hit on sign up. Instead, go to the bottom section and go to the panel and then do the sign up. Just like in usertesting.com, we are actually trying to get signed up here as the person to get paid to test. So you are joining in the panel of Validately to get paid. So you will be coming here and you will be clicking on this sign up under panel, and you will be needing to finish the registration part here to get started with this particular website. Again, the process is same. They also send you a sample test, and they also give you a software program to install. And remember guys, you have to install two different software programs if you have to join two different platforms. Any website that we are talking here have their own softwares to install, because they have to pack it up and submit the review video back to their own websites. So they have different softwares, and having all these three different softwares is not gonna impact your computer in any way, at least based on our experience. We have installed it on our MacBook and we have not seen any problems. So the bottom line is, go ahead and get that software installed, take the sample test. And the beauty of this particular website is they are very small tests. Sometimes they are bigger, but the sample test is like in 5 minutes. And the bad thing here is they don't have a dashboard. All the information that is related to these tests is actually available only over the emails. So this is how you will be getting emails as and when you are done with your sign up process and getting approved after your review video is or the sample video is reviewed and approved. So as you can see here, these guys will give you $10 for a 10 to 15 minutes of your study. Again, as I said, they have mobile studies and desktop studies, and specifically iPhones also. It's same like what we have seen in user testing, that you will be eligible to take tests on MacBooks separately, Windows separately, or iPhone, Android, or any other softwares and tablets. So these guys have separate. I mean, a mobile study indicates that you can take it on any mobile, and iPhone indicates that this is applicable only for iOS studies. A desktop study is nothing for any laptops. It doesn't matter where you are logging in from, but when you click on this, you will be able to see how they will actually ask you to confirm that you're actually doing from the respective browser that you are logged in. So they will pay you based on that information only. And once you click on this link, you will be taken to the sessions like this. I'm actually showing you a session that's from a pastime. So if the test is not available, this is how you will be getting. The test is now closed, you may close the window. Again, there is no dashboard, so there is nothing that we can really see in this particular portal. So let me try to sign in and show you what it looks like. See, this is how you will be getting here, and there is no dashboard where you can go ahead and see what are the tests that you have taken and all that information. Okay. And you can also expect to receive tests for that pay $10 for 10 to 15 minutes, but also see sometimes you can get tests that pay you $60 for 45 minutes of your time. But just like in usertesting.com, you need to be qualified to take these tests. So once you have this information or this email, what you will do is you will click on this email and finish some questionnaire that they ask you, just like a small test. And based on that information, if you are eligible, they will get back to you within the specified time and you will be able to take those tests. Now, I haven't taken any test so far which matches my criteria here, so I cannot say how those tests are going to be taken. But all other tests that we have taken for $10 for 10 to 15 minutes time, they are all very much unmoderated and very easy to take, and they are very easy to follow up on the instructions as well. As you can see, this is all how they are going to send an email once the tests are available. Now again, the good part about this is this software is also very easy in terms of using and recording the sessions and submitting the overall session back to the Validately website. It's very easy, and it's a no-brainer, honestly speaking. And also, if you guys wanted to get signed up, all you need to do is just go into panel.validately.com or go to validately.com and go to the bottom part and get signed up from here, not onto the top. This is one of the common mistake that I keep hearing from people. They try to go to these websites and just hit on sign up, but they get routed to the actual users page, not to the testers page. That's the reason you get confused, and you will not be getting the tests that you intend to hear. Again, Validately is also demographic based, so you might not be getting tests if you're sitting in certain part of the country, but you might be getting more if you're sitting in different part of the country. So just make sure that you provide only genuine information so that you will be receiving tests that are relevant to you alone here. But when I compare to usertesting.com, the amount of tests that we received on Validately are much lesser. And when you see in usertesting.com, you can actually have a portal open and try to go ahead and take tests that you missed out on the emails. Like if you're already working for a full-time job and if you do not have time to jump on these particular emails that you're getting to take the tests, that's okay with usertesting.com, but it's not okay with validately.com. Sometimes those tests are still available by the time you come home and take the tests, but in usertesting.com you have more number of such chances. And if you miss something, you still go ahead and take a look into the dashboard instead of checking your emails one after the other. That's something that we like on usertesting.com, but that is missing in Validately. But as long as you have your email copies, all you need to do is go into each of the emails and click on the link to make sure that you check if the test is still available. If it is still available, just go ahead and take it. That's pretty much about the second program. Now let's go ahead into the third program. Here we are in our third program, and this program is called Try My UI. Now, if you have never heard of this website, it's trymyui.com, trymyui.com. Now, once you go to this particular page, make sure you click on Become a Tester to start getting signed up as a tester, just like panel.validately.com and as a tester in usertesting.com. So you will click on Become a Tester, and once you click here, they will again ask you all the information that you need to. And once you have that information submitted, these guys will also send you a small test, and this test will also be like less than 5 minutes or so. And in order to run the test, you need to have the software, and again they will send all these instructions in an email once you get signed up to this particular program. Now the beauty of this program is they have everything similar to usertesting.com, but the bad thing of this particular program is the amount of tests that we received on Try My UI are way less than when compared to Validately and usertesting.com. But the beauty of this product is you still have a dashboard and you can review your completed tests, and then you can also see what are all the tests that got you paid and all that information in a dashboard. So once you sign up, you will get that sample test. Once the sample test is approved, then you will start receiving more tests on your emails, and this is how you will be seeing the emails as part of this particular program. Now once you have this email, all you need to do is just go ahead into this particular email and click on these instructions. And when you click on these instructions, you will be taken to the websites, whether if the test is open or closed. Just like in validately.com, we saw that the test is closed, but in this case, they are clearly calling out that the test is no longer available. But in case if you're interested, you can actually go ahead and take a look at the other tests that are available on your dashboard. Unlike in validately, they also give you how long has been this test closed since, and you can actually check out your other test dashboard. So let me go there. So this is how the dashboard looks like, and you can see if I have any tests available for my laptop or for a laptop study, and you will be seeing them here. If not, you will be seeing them under mobile studies in case if there are any. And you can see here that this proves that this particular item or this particular test has been already paid. If you have more, you will be able to see them all in the completed tests, and this will show you the qualification tests. This is the one that has actually served as the qualification test, as I was talking about in the sample test part. And if you do not have the recorder, you can actually download the recorder. This is what we were referring to a few minutes back. Again, these guys are also doing very good job in terms of sending the emails and maintaining a dashboard, but they did not pay us on the day that we were supposed to be, at least what we understood like. But when we sent an email, there was a prompt reply back too, so that's not a bad sign at all, right? They are responding back, and they did pay us, so there is nothing wrong in that. And all this is based out of a single test that we have done. So if you give it a try to do at least 3 or 4 and then judge the platform, but do not think that this is a bad program. But we just wanted to call it out that we haven't got paid on the day that we are supposed to. That's it. Okay, now that you got to know about all these 3 different platforms that are recommended, you can actually go ahead and give it a try. One suggestion that we can give you is go ahead and try to submit your application for one program and see how it looks like how to get started, how to get through the sample video, and also how to do it effectively so that you can get approved very easily. Now go and spend some more time in YouTube. You can actually see the relevant videos which can help you to get started with the sample tests and also to ensure higher ratings in these platforms. Now once you are through with at least one platform, I would suggest and strongly encourage you to start applying for the other programs too. Now once you have these 3 programs applied, you will have enough tests that are available in your mailbox the moment you wanted to start working on that. Now one thing you need to remember here, guys, these programs will not help you to make ton of money, or these are not get rich quick schemes, but they will definitely pay you as genuine as possible, and they will definitely help you to get focused, because they are paying you every time that you do a test. And you should also remember that they pay you after a week of completion of the tests. I do not want to go into deep details about each of these programs, but I would strongly encourage you to visit the websites and take a look at the terms and conditions, and also do some more Googling on each of these programs so that you can actually understand how easy it is to get started to make your first time online. Now, I would also wanted to let you know that there are other platforms which are doing the exact same thing, which we have not reviewed or which we have not got a chance to review for. And if you would like to give a try, just go ahead and try to search them online, and you are welcome to go ahead and submit for those platforms also. But make sure that you test these at least with one sample test before you start wasting your time on multiple other programs. Start, test, and then see if you are getting paid within the 7 week period or 1 month period or whatever it is that they are referring to. And once you get that paid, then start focusing on those platforms more and more, so that you will be sure that you are getting paid for the time that you are spending. Now spending 1 hour to test if something works or not is definitely a worthwhile, rather than spending 10 hours taking 10 different tests and not getting paid at all, right? So make sure you take all the uh, care that you need to when you are spending your time. But we can suggest these 3 programs will definitely will pay you for sure. Okay, speaking of payments, here is the PayPal dashboard that I can show you, and this is where I can show that user testing has paid $10 and try my UI has paid $10 and validately also paid us $10. That's pretty much what we have got to discuss in this particular session, guys. In case if you like this video, hit on thumbs up button. And if you'd like to know more information about how to make money online, maybe like the programs that we are talking here, or in general about affiliate marketing or any other programs related to making money online, hit on subscribe to know more of that information in our future videos. That's it for now. Thanks for watching this long. See you in another video. Bye.